now we're coming back going, oh my God, we're going back through this again. And what we have to do is either stop talking to the press and giving factual,
Well, I don't think that,
giving factual numbers
okay,
at all times.
I don't think that really matters, they're not gonna get it right anyway.
Okay, guys. Phil said she's ready, so let's continue.
Let's do what Phyllis wants.
Yep. Biff, would you like to go?
First time for everything.
Just like at home.
You betcha.
Do what Phyllis wants.
Okay.
Yeah, that's right.
Yes.
Yep, that sounds good. You're on, Biff.
Okay, we have account balances of $705,447.37. With that, within that, the county funds available are $199,992.21. That's after claims are taken out. And we have $3,983.54.
Okay, so we got enough to make payroll for a while.
Couple days.
You didn't have to be like that, Phil. Okay. Okay, now, next on the agenda was employees. We were talking about doing a direct deposit of payroll for employees. Beth, would this help or make things simpler for you in the treasurer's office and for the payroll clerk?
Definitely. I mean, it's definitely even actually a money saver because checks are very expensive nowadays. So we would eliminate having such a big check load, and it would eliminate outstanding checks. So as an auditing standpoint and a bank reconciliation standpoint, the auditors would even like to see that. If not, we might have to have another bank account. That's what we really need. So we have a payroll bank account, an accounts payable bank account. So our outstanding checks, you know, aren't conflicting with each other. So by mandating ACH payroll direct deposit is going to eliminate a lot of problems, and actually it'll save us a little bit of money too.
Do that.
Okay, Don makes a motion to
Let's,
send.
can we discuss that just a little bit?
Let's approve the financial report first.
Oh, okay, guess so. Sorry.
Yeah, so moved.
The move, is there a second approved financial report?
Second.
Moved and seconded, all in favor of approving the financial report, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Same sign for vote. Thanks, Steve, for thinking that, I'm getting too far ahead of myself.
That's all right.
We have a motion on the floor of by Mr. Bell to move to an employee direct deposit of payroll. Do we have a second? for that?
Second.
Do we have any discussion on that, more from the board?
Phyllis and I talked about this a little bit. I think it's a great thing. I've had direct deposit for my federal paycheck since 1978. I mean, I've never had a problem with it. To me, I think it's a great thing. Well, did I just tell you how old I was, Phyllis? Sorry. But anyway, for another thing that we probably need to look at though is, and I don't know if we have anybody in the county that does not have a checking account or an account that a direct deposit account can go in. We probably need to have an option maybe. Phyllis and I talked about this of having a, you know, like a debit card that in the event they don't have an account, they have a debit card that their money gets posted to, and then they can do whatever they want with it. They can go down to town and spend it $1 at a time, or they can transfer it, or whatever they want to do. I'm just thinking that might have to be an option, and maybe I'm bringing that up not knowing that everybody has a checking account, but I know in the military we had a lot of people doing a checking account, so you had to have some sort of an option there for them.
Well, I guess if they want to pay, they'll
They'll
figure
get
out how to
one.
get the
I'll
option.
put it, that's what it boils down to. right
Yeah.
there.
Is this all put into just one bank, or would it go to my bank?
No, it would
No,
go to
it's
your account,
individual.
Go to your
Whatever bank.
your individual account. Yeah.
I've always had it, you know, and I agree with you.
Love it.
I love it too.
And what type of programming are you looking at? You're doing?
Go straight to your bank.
I mean,
It's in
we have what we call an iVista at work, and we can actually get on there and you can look at your pay stub, you can go back to your back.
We still do the paper
Yeah.
stuff.
Oh,
I think what our goal was, Dan, is eventually to get to the point, and we won't get there right off the top, but eventually we should be able to get to the point where you get a stub that's set in every payday that says, here's how much money went in, here's how many leave days you have accrued, here's how many you've used, it'll have everything on there, your holidays you've
Yep.
used, everything. It'll be all of your,
Excellent.
everything you get from the county will be on that one stub. I think that's what we're trying to get to, right, Phyllis?
Is there
Yeah.
a possibility we can have the program and everything present to the next board meeting in June?
What?
You know, how we're gonna implement this by June, the June board meeting?
Yeah,
or-
because we'd have to survey our employees and see what they have available and, accounts they have available. We could deposit.
Now, is this for all of the county employees, or is
Yeah.
this just for the board right
No,
here?
No,
all
county
all
employees.
county employees.
The
Don't-
majority of the
Don't they have to take a
employees have
vote
it
on that,
now.
though?
No,
The majority of the employees have direct deposit now. There's just some that still.
It would just be a matter of them filling out a direct deposit with their bank information and turning it over to payroll. I mean,
Well,
The
that's,
program is
payroll
actually-
is one of the problems. We don't have a
Yeah.
centralized payroll right now, but eventually I'm hoping.
maybe we can get enough information together for the next board meeting to give us the details and how we're gonna implement it, and we can vote on it that time.
Yeah.
they'll get a checking account when they find out that's where the check's going.
Yeah.
Just like Social Security, just like Social Security, Social Security don't send out paper checks anymore. You don't get an account or a card, you don't get it.
That's all I
Right.
care, I want that.
That could happen.
And the state's not gonna send out paper checks.
You could deposit to a savings account also.
Yeah,
It doesn't have to
any
be-
type of a, you can deposit it to an investment account if that's what you want to do. It does not matter.
Yeah, you can deposit it anywhere. You
Yeah.
can deposit it to a debit card,
And
to
if
a
you don't have an
savings
account, you can
money
deposit it
market.
to mine.
You
I'll
pay
volunteer
taxes
that.
on it?
No,
You pay all taxes
I'll
on it?
volunteer
You
that.
wouldn't enjoy spending it.
Okay, well, let's try to get something together for the next meeting so we can present it for approval. Okay, next, probation
You
report.
didn't vote on it, you just
Well,
discussed.
we just discussed,
Discussed.
okay.
Yeah, there's
All
a
in
motion
favor?
Seconded.
Aye.
Uh,
Opposed? Same sign. I'm just sorry, I'm trying to get through things.
You're doing good.
We'll slow you down.
Excellent.
Probation report. Vicki, would you like to present that?
The green memo that I presented or sent April 8th is accurate as it is. I won't waste your time.
It's not green in here, so okay.
I'm sorry.
Hers is green.
The green sheet.
Okay. We have balance of $65,821, right?
Well, if you take what we spent, what we took in, yeah.
Okay.
That's how you do that?
We appropriate those, what, the
67.
67,000.
67,000.
They get reimbursed, so she's giving you parental reimbursement in that also, is that correct?
Right, yeah. It's what we spent and what we took in.
Okay.
We've spent so far $8,931 this year, and we've taken in so far $7,752.
So if we don't use these funds by the end of the year, where do these funds go to, Vicki?
The Grand Children's Fund is a general fund.
It's
I mean, it's a regular line
So it
item.
just,
a
okay.
regular line item, it's just money that
So if you come back into general fund,
Yes, sir.
just didn't get spent.
right, that's what I mean, but it comes back in as credit to general fund at the end of the year if we don't
Correct.
utilize it all. Okay. Anybody have any questions of Vicki? Seeing none. Law enforcement finances.
No,
Financial.
public health.
No, probation, public health financial.
Yep, make a motion to approve the finances in the packet.
Second.
We moved to second, is there any discussion on public health finances?
What's that?
Seeing, huh? Seeing none?
Aye.
All in favor, aye. Brian, all aye. Thanks, Brian. Law enforcement financials. Tom,
I just set all that up, I have no idea.
We've all looked at it.
Move to approve law enforcement and financial.
Guys, I'll second it.
Moved and seconded, all in favor? Aye. We discussed it. Okay, resolution for conveyance of deed of financial report.
That was,
I'm guessing we've already
there
done
is
that.
a list, a resolution list that the finance committee has to sign, so I'll send it around with the,
Okay.
it's just saying this is how much we got. $45 was in recorder's fees and $525 came to the county.
What's the rest of it?
The rest of it goes to the agent, $200 went to the agent.
Of course. I was gonna say, because I saw that, it said $750 or something. Where's the rest of that money?
Did that go into your account, George?
I hope so, but I'm thinking not.
Nope.
Okay, you have a motion to pay the claims.
So moved.
Been moved and seconded. Any discussion on paying the claims? George, you want to comment on how it's streamlined now, or?
I love it. We don't have that big basket full
I
of
know.
basket around, so.
Amen.
That's all we have left tonight.
Complaining about that for a year and a half does have an effect. Thank you, Phyllis, I
Didn't do it
appreciate
just
it.
do it because you were complaining.
Huh?
Okay.
You did it as the auditor.
Well, I like to think it was.
Do we need to approve this?
The combination.
Did we need to approve this or not? It was just a note.
To sell that property?
Yeah, you have to have a motion.
So moved.
You guys
Good
slow
move.
down.
Let Phyllis catch
Do I have a
up.
second? Mercer County?
Second.
Been seconded. Any discussion? I think we discussed it already. All in favor, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Motion passes, that passes, okay. So that conveyance of deeds is done.
Wait,
The
wait,
claim.
let Phyllis catch
Tom?
up.
Who moved it?
I think Tom moved to pay the claims and Donnie seconded. Or
Everybody seconded.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, under other business, Junior and Little Miss Pageant corporate sponsorship. They've asked us to sponsor it again. Last year, we all kicked in $15 to get to $150 sponsorship.
Thought that was the
Here, I'll pass my hat around.
We can do what?
For the Little Miss Pageant.
Yeah.
Just throw your credit card in there.
I don't have any change. Save some money.
Okay.
Oh, I got it.
We're gonna start signing.
How much were you kicking me out?
Hangs on.
Yep.
You got change for 100?
No. Wait a second, yeah, I do.
Yeah, I do.
You change for a 50?
No.
I'll give you $2.
What are you doing?
I don't have change.
I got change for 50.
You got it?
Yeah, I could almost do that.
My grandkids take everything below 50s out of my wallet.
Well, you're lucky they don't take the 50s. Mine.
We're gonna have
My kids go for
You're
big
lucky you
stuff.
have one piece of it.
Did you really? All right. Did all that.
What are we throwing nothing though?
It's not $15 per person. It's 15 will.
Oh,
cover it.
$15 per person.
15 per person. I'll just pass it on to them, whatever.
Give me back
I
that
think
hat.
last year we gave them
I gotta
$154
get some
altogether.
change
So,
here.
Give me a 5 or 5. Does that help?
I don't know.
Grab a 5 out.
I'm sure they appreciate everything.
You may have
No
change
problem.
when it comes around.
I bet there's change in here. I gotta have,
Where you need
well, I need $3 now.
I got a couple of fives.
80, I'll put $20 in there.
Yeah. You need change?
Yeah, then I'm running
Do you
80.
need change, Frank?
I just want
There you go.
Phyllis, did you want to say something about the law library?
No, Greg did. There's a
And you
letter.
left?
Yeah, there's a letter in there. He was just bragging the law library's taking care of itself.
Oh, good. That's good. That's good.
That was all.
What, 5 or 10,000?
Is there any public comment? Finance committee meeting in there.
Other business?
I did junior Little Miss and law library.
Okay. Early retirement,
If we could get that on the agenda for next month. At the regular meeting. Sorry.
Yeah, I'd like to retire.
Okay. Seeing no public comment?
I'd like,
Larry.
Got a couple right here.
along with Dan, you know, not with Dan, but you know, we've expressed interest, or some of us have expressed interest for a county administrator to keep talking about it, keep nodding our heads. Do we need to set up a committee, or how, I mean, I'd like to, I just think it's kind of, you know, just get it off the dead center. And I finally, you know, I've been working on this fuel supply thing.
Yeah.
So far, we just discussed it with our transportation and highway committee thing. I think I've got everything together now.
Go to law enforcement.
If I don't know where you want to go with it. The only thing, you know, I don't want to submit a plan to the state. I mean, if the board doesn't want to do it,
The sheriff has to be on board to do it, so you're gonna need to probably go to the law enforcement committee to get him on
okay.
about the bulk fuel system for the
Yeah, I
squad
mean,
cars in the county.
But I'm gonna have to get another quote on fuel, because that was
Right.
in December, but I can get that, but I can have it ready by then, if whatever needs to be done.
You're
You're
doing
talking
this
about-
at the right time, you're taking a quote now.
What's that?
You taking a quote now, you mean?
Well, remember, I got the quote in December,
Yeah.
I put a cutoff date
Dan
between
wants
bulk
early
things
retired.
to see what the savings began with.
We wouldn't be buying.
Oh, that's right, I know.
No, I'm not
Okay.
buying it, just so we
Just a
can
quote,
get
yeah.
what it is a pump and what we can buy.
Yeah, okay.
I didn't see any public comment.
You're
Nope.
talking about
Um,
administrative